Let's check if we're live. There we go. And we are live. Welcome, everybody, to episode 2 of the Carrie on Accessibility podcast. In this episode, we have Blind Toes and Joker Alice with us today. They are both YouTubers. And if you want, just go down to the description and there are links to their YouTube channels. And I just want to welcome both of them. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
So, really quickly, Joker, what kind of content do you put on your channel?
I do anime, song covers, and blindness related content, as well as story type, life kind of style comparison between just general Puerto Rico versus the United States, like stuff.
Awesome. And you, Blind Host?
I do blind anime talks, from a blind perspective with my friends, because we enjoy anime and we like to talk about it. And then mukbangs, because we like to eat food, so we're a little bit of foodies. So and there's a lot of food talk, and then some spicy challenges here and there, and then a little bit of gaming too. So yes.
Awesome. And what's interesting is today we are going to unbox the iPhone 14 Pro Max. And I'm actually really excited about this. My dad has this phone and I got to play with it just a little bit. So I don't know if that's considered cheating since I kind of already played with it. But I'm like, I've been waiting to do this live stream. And again, I don't know why I torture myself by making myself wait to unbox these and do it in front of all of you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy.
I'm just waiting for her to throw it out the window.
So I did do a live stream and Blind Toes and Joker were on there last time. I set up my iPhone 13, which is somewhere. Hold on, which phone is it? I have about four phones here. So yeah, so there's my iPhone 13 and it's going to be fun to see. This is my second iPhone setup and hopefully this time it's a lot easier and I don't throw it out the window because I was sorely tempted last time.
Because if she did, I would pick it up.
Kind of like me when I wanted to throw the Pixel 5 the other night.
Mm-hmm. And I did want to get into that because Joker,
I would take that phone too.
Joker just got a Pixel 5 recently. And so I am super interested in seeing the difference of setting up an Android phone versus setting up an iOS phone for the first time, especially with a blindness perspective and everything using voiceover or accessibility features. And I'm sure you have a lot of thoughts on that. And
I have many thoughts, and I also just think I just had extreme bad luck because I decided to look up videos on YouTube just seeing, and not a lot of people seem to have the issue I had setting up their Pixels. So
I'm gonna have fun when I get the Pixel 7.
And Blind Toes is planning to get a Pixel 7, and we were supposed to do a stream together where we both unboxed it at the same time, which would have been really fun, but that's okay. We'll save that. He's going to do his unboxing, and today we'll unbox this little baby. One thing is we're going to do a challenge where I'm going to use because somebody called me an Android girl today, and that
you kind of are if you think about it.
Well, if I'm such an Android girl, though, why do I have an iPhone? And why do I have 2 iPhones? And why do I have an iPad? Tell me that. I like both. Okay, I do have a preference. You're right.
Well, I was leaning more on the preference, but it's
okay.
It's like me now, where I finally got Android in my life again, but I kinda have a preference.
Kind
Um,
of. Okay.
Okay,
um
it's not a can though, kinda with all the many Apple products I have
Oh,
now.
hello, hello.
Hey blind toes, welcome back to the stream.
Yeah, I kind of lost internet for that quick spot. Sorry about that.
uh no
Oh
problem, you're
yeah,
good, you're
No,
yeah,
good.
that
yeah,
happens.
seriously, yeah. Uh, I had the great idea of doing this challenge to myself, so I asked Carrie.
Oh yeah, so back to the challenge is I'm going to use an iPhone as my daily driver for 2 weeks. I don't know why I agreed to torture myself. And
And
Blind
somehow
Toes,
I agreed too. So yeah,
he's going to use a Pixel for 2 weeks as his daily driver, and we're gonna put our SIM cards in there or whatever, and we'll see who survives.
I'll probably chuck mine out the window first.
And that will be really interesting. Now where's my pink knife? We're gonna go ahead and rip it open.
Will you
And
actually have a pink knife?
I do. And I got reprimanded for not mentioning the fact that I have a whole tool bag full of pink tools. Pink hammer, pink screwdriver, yeah, pink tape measure. Yeah. So I do like the color pink.
I can tell.
Hmm.
And I mean part of me is like why, but then at the same time I'm like I had that face when I was younger, so don't question it.
Yeah, it's okay. I actually hated pink. You know, I hated pink when I was younger because I thought it was so girly.
And now you're like I'm the opposite. I growing up I loved pink, and like even my mom tells me that when, like grown up, what's your hair color? Pink. What's your eye colors? Pink. Like I wanted everything pink, and now that I'm older, anytime she's like, "Oh, look at this." If it's pink, I'm like, "Ugh, no, thank you."
Okay. Yeah. Pink
Yeah,
is a cool color.
blue's my thing now.
Well,
I
I
want
like blue
everything blue.
too. I do like blue too. Okay, so let's see, how do I open this iPhone, because I honestly don't even feel any tape. Oh, wait a second. I
You
feel
can
like a
just
little
lift
Like,
up the
tab.
box, I
like
think.
yeah, because
Okay,
like the
there's like
shoot.
a little tab right here,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I should just be able to rip that off, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure that's how it works.
Now, oh, and now it opens. Okay. So here
Yeah,
we
it's
go.
really seamless.
Okay. If you find that tab.
Exactly. That's why I'm pretty sure the Pixel ones is also seamless if you find
Oh,
the little tab thing.
oh, it opens up. Okay, interesting. It Oh no, was there another tab on the other side that I didn't see? Oh, okay. Yep, there
Yeah,
was
there's
another
supposed to be
tab.
two. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
supposed to be two.
I did not know that. Okay, let me take that off too somehow. Where's the tab? It would be easier if they put
Well,
something more
you did.
tactile on there.
You're doing a
Oh,
lot better than I
Yeah.
did when I opened
You're
mine, and
fine. You're
and you
fine.
and you when that video drops, you will see why.
okay. Here. There's the other one. And
Ooh,
now open it up.
unpacking noise. Ripped it open.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Just rip it.
Here it is. Okay. Oh, it's face down this time. Okay.
Yeah, they did it face down.
Alrighty. So there's like another little tab. And okay, here it is. It has like this white sticker thing right on it.
Yeah, you
One
just peel it
thing
off.
one thing that I noticed is like all the edges are a lot sharper than like the Pixel and the Samsung. Those are like more rounded edges, and this is really like
Yeah, because I think the Pixel and Samsung they're still going with that style where the corners are a little bit more like rounded.
mhm.
Whereas at the iPhone, as of the 12, they went back to that like that square form that they sort of reminiscent of the iPhone 4.
Like the 4S actually.
Yeah, like something
Yeah.
similar to the 4S is what people
Yeah,
have been
because
saying.
because the 4S had like that like double glassed like sandwich look. So from the 12 and up, and for like to
Oh,
14 too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it
But
has that like
but
sandwich
if you
looking.
get
I
but
did get a
if you get a case on it, you can sort of replicate that rounded edge with a case.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
gonna definitely put a case on it, so it doesn't matter. But one thing I do notice is that on the Pro of the iPhone, it's matte. Like the back is matte finish, and even
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
though I don't carry my phone around like naked
Mm-hmm.
without a case,
Yeah.
um, I still like the matte better than the shiny like the shiny one, and this
Like
just
the shiny regular one,
feels
right?
better. And the Pixel 7 Pro, it's like the opposite with this Pixel 7 and the Pro. It's like the 7 is the one with the matte finish, and then like the Pro is the one with like the
Oh, so the
shiny
7
finish.
has like the
Oh.
regular 7 has more like texture to it then.
Yes, and so I kind of like that better. I wish that it was the opposite.
Oh, okay.
Now let's go ahead and take this sticker off. Let's see if we can do a little bit of ASMR.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Lick,
Beautiful.
lick the phone.
No, how about not?
Come on,
No, thanks.
lick it.
Okay, so
Lick it.
now, okay, that's enough, blind toast. Okay, um, let's see. Okay, this camera hump is really big. It's like the stove. It feels like a stove.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
That's
see.
because like
it's a
since it's
big
3,
puppy.
like yeah, the camera's got like a bit bigger just to
Yeah.
bring in like
Mhm.
more like light
So
to
let's
the
see
lenses.
on my. This is the 13 versus the what is it? The
The
14
14
Pro,
Pro Max.
and it's a lot bigger. Like the kit. Hold on. How do I hold these up? Okay, there we go.
I can't see
The
it.
Oh, so it's
all the
you have
cameras are actually much bigger.
Hmm.
The
yeah, they
whole
are.
setup.
So that's instead of the regular Pro, you got the Pro Max this time.
I regretted getting a 13 because I really wanted a bigger screen, and I still don't understand why I got the 13. I think I was trying to save money,
Hmm. Well, of course,
but
you know, 'cause, like we all do, you know.
Yeah,
yeah,
but the
but I regretted
screen,
it. It's the screen. I need the
yeah,
screen, and all that's left in the
Then I'll
box
take your
is
13.
no. I traded it in, sir, so I can
Oh.
save more money on this. And I have some paperwork that I have absolutely no idea or inclination to look
Do
at.
we
There's
really read the paperwork? Do
I
we?
don't know. Maybe some people do.
I don't.
There.
Well, okay, I'm going to tell you who. Um, sighted people who are a bit older, so maybe between like
50.
late late 30s to like early and
Um,
mid, like older.
I don't know.
I'm
Maybe
saying
I would guess like late 40s and
I'm
after.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, I'm just saying because
Um,
yeah,
and
because like
it's more okay. See, the people who read those like, it's more when they need to figure out how something works, and they're trying to figure out how it works. So that's
yeah, so more like a first time iPhone user or something.
exactly because that's
Smartphone
what my
user.
mom did to help me with when she
Yeah.
was helping me with the ear tufts of the AirPods. She's like, "There has to be some pit," and I'm like, "Here you go."
Wow. All right, so here it is. I'm gonna press and hold that side
power
button,
button. Power
power
button.
button, maybe. Okay, there's an apple on the screen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just an apple on the screen, and that's it.
People are
Ta-da!
raving. People are raving about the turn on and turn off chimes that they have now.
Mhm.
Oh, does it have a turn on
Chime.
chime?
Yeah,
There's a
when
chime.
you
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't hear any
you have to
chime.
set it up in your settings, but they with the 14 lineup and then,
Oh,
have
the
Well,
14.
I'm sorry, but
Okay.
that's dumb. If it doesn't happen when you first unbox it, too, well then I wish it happened when you also unboxed it. Like,
or
I could
like a
see
default. It's like by default.
yeah, by default
Yeah,
it
no,
should
but you
be
have to go
on.
into settings, and then it's going to be kind of like similar. People are saying it's kind of like similar to like the boot up sound for the Macs.
Then
Okay.
I don't
it's
know.
it's just something add
Okay.
on because like
It's
people.
it apparently it's it's a sound indication to let you know, hey, your phone's
Mm-hmm.
it's on, and then your phone is turning off.
It would be so useful if it did that right when you have a new phone, right?
I know,
I
Yeah,
right?
would I
much
would think
better.
so.
Yeah.
Because how many
Mm.
times, tell me, how many times have you restarted your phone or powered it off and turned it back on?
I usually like restart my phone like probably like every like 2 weeks because like sometimes it feels
Every 2
sluggish.
weeks, really? Okay, what about
Some
you,
yeah,
Joker?
sometimes it feels sluggish.
Restart.
Yes, restart or power off and power on, whichever.
I at least do it once a week.
Okay, maybe I should start doing it because I never do it unless it's an update. Okay.
No,
Yeah, I
for
do it
me,
if it, I like to do it to help with the battery, and then if there's an update, sometimes the phone will act up, and so I turn
yeah,
it off
like it just like
to
glitched a
fix
little
it.
bit, and then or sometimes
Okay.
like voiceover will literally just stop working, and I
I
and like
Yeah,
gotcha.
or
and then like
Okay.
something. Yeah, so
yeah.
you if you restart it, it fixes it, and that's what I do. But I
Mm,
mean,
Hmm.
I'm glad that the people who want it need it, but I'm like, eh, because
yeah.
I've never had issues fake unless it's like dead, and I press the button and it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't turn, and I'm like, oh, okay, it died.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
usually it's like 3 seconds. Okay, there you
I
go.
still
That's it.
think it would be useful. I just
Oh,
would
it
really like to
definitely would.
see it
Yeah,
on a new phone. And
I
I do
agree.
want to say hi, Joshua. There's David in here all the way from Fiji. Cool. Uh,
Hello.
a little
Hello,
snow fairy saga. Hello, and Harshit
Hershey.
is here, and John is here. Hey, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Thank you
Okay,
for coming.
yeah. Now let's turn on voiceover.
Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it vibrated. I have no idea what's on the screen.
I can't see it
Okay.
either.
Did you press the button like 3
I
times?
did. I did. Okay, I'll
Oh,
try again.
like the volume.
Oh, there you go. It's the volume. Why do they
Okay.
always ship with low volume? That doesn't make sense. Okay, there you go. Okay. So now what? Okay, let me try
If you
again.
I
One,
think
two,
swipe,
three.
I think you accidentally turn it off.
Oh, there we go.
Voiceover gestures.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
To go home. Slide one thing. Okay.
Okay. We're just gonna skip that.
Salut.
Hmm.
Glisați cu un deget în sus din partea de jos a ecranului pentru a configura.
French.
Okay. Okay. Goodbye, French.
Setup.
No.
Español. Button.
Oh wait,
English.
English.
Button.
I'm gonna.
Google.
Oh,
Button.
Wait.
English.
okay.
Button.
Let's double tap
Select
there.
your country or region. Heading.
I'm used to having a case and being able to touch like the bottom edge of the screen. And like
Mhm.
when you're not doing that, because the screens just keep getting less and less bezel, it's like, oh, I didn't mean to
Yeah.
when you don't have a case.
Select your country or United States.
Okay, United States. And now this is the best part about iPhone that Android seriously needs to
Mhm.
fix. Okay.
Bring your current
Bring
iPhone
your
or
current
iPad near this iPhone to sign in
iPhone.
and set up.
Yep.
If your other
Okay,
iPhone or
there
iPad
we
doesn't
go.
show options for
Set
setting
up
up this
Okay,
iPhone,
now everybody's
sure
talking.
it's
Okay, so now
Close button.
this
Set
is
up new
my
iPhone.
13.
Close button.
Okay,
Set up new
close.
close button. Set up new iPhone. Heading.
Okay,
Close button. Use your Apple ID opening double quotation mark Carrie.s.morales. Continue button. Continue button. Continue.
okay. I double
Screen
tap
dim.
continue.
Use your Apple
zoom in
close
a video
button.
with thousands of
Oh,
tiny
here we
shimmering
go.
lights swirling in a sphere. That is used to set up this iPhone when aligned with the blue circle on your other device's
Okay.
pairing screen.
So now I'm going to try to match there's like a
Getting things
code on
ready.
here or like a thingy, and you have to scan it.
Getting things ready. Heading.
Okay,
Keep this
getting
image.
things ready.
Use your Apple ID opening double quotation mark Carrie.s.morales. Image. Logo other. Set up for me button.
Okay, set it for me. Okay, I'll double.
Set up. Finish on new
Zero
iPhone.
of four
Heading.
values. Enter passcode of your other iPhone. Heading.
Gosh, what's my passcode, guys? I don't know what my passcode is.
Wasn't it
Um,
1234?
That was for the
Screen
Pixel.
0.
Ah,
Okay.
gotcha.
I think
Five,
it's
two.
0852, maybe.
Delete.
Don't
I have
know.
no idea.
Delete.
I don't know.
Okay. Is it even typing
Your
in the
account is
right
protected
spot?
by the passcode. 0 of 4 values at 1. Passcode. 0. Your account is protected.
Okay.
Passcode.
Oh,
0
you
of
have
passcode.
to.
There.
0 0.
You
Get-
have to double tap.
Oh,
on it.
gosh.
not
Okay.
get it.
I always forget that and it
Yeah.
always gets me. Okay.
But you can quickly.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
pretty
think
sure
Typing
you
mode.
can quickly,
oh,
like with the
typing mode. Here
rotor,
we go.
even
Oh,
if.
so rotor is here.
Touch typing.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, you're used to
Yeah.
more of like the touch typing
Two.
then. Okay.
Yeah,
That is the
definitely
best.
touch typing.
It is the best
iPhone.
way to type, in my
Setting
opinion.
up your iPhone.
No,
In
it's not.
progress. Setting up your
Yes,
iPhone.
it is.
Do you double
may take 2
tap
minutes to activate
for
your
your
Yep.
keyboard?
Yep.
Oh God, no.
I'm okay.
Oh,
Like,
you
for
have to
me-
explain this.
Okay,
Yes,
for
please.
like for me, I'm used to it because like I feel like for me it's faster than like the touch typing. But that's just for me, okay? That's
It
just for me.
slows my productivity.
Wow.
That's why I don't like that.
But again, okay, I'm not bashing touch typing like you guys are bashing the other one, okay? So I'm just saying that for me personally, okay, I do it the standard way. But other people try will like the other one, so I don't knock it, okay?
Screen dimmed.
Because I have tried it and it's not for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. I'm not
Mhm.
gonna fight over that. But I guess just for
Just
me,
just
for
say it.
me,
Just
it's
say
so
it.
slow. Like it makes it so
Slide one
much
finger up to the
slower.
bottom of the screen to
I
set up.
guess like extra tapping for me. It's like, do I really need to do extra tapping? Okay, so now it got mad because I took too long. So now let me swipe up from the
Panel.
screen.
Passcode field. 0 of 4
Oh
values entered.
gosh. Okay.
0. 8. 5. 2. Setup. iPhone can recognize the unique, three-dimensional features of your face to unlock automatically. Use Apple Pay, make
See-
purchases, or subscribe to services from Apple.
The great thing about this is that it already put it in dark mode. It turned on voiceover. One thing is I don't know why it didn't change my voice because like, I have a different voice on iPhone 13. It would be great if it just switched over the voice since it already went to the trouble of changing my
Mm-hmm.
iPhone can recognize the unique,
my
three-dimensional
theme,
iPhone can recognize
be quiet, my theme, my font and everything. I don't know.
about Face ID and continue button.
Maybe I'm nitpicking.
No,
Wait, well,
no.
I'm sorry.
It's fair.
How to set up Face ID.
Somebody came in to leave me something. What were you saying?
Oh, I said that what was I saying?
Something about with the dark
like
mode
how
and
like
the voiceover.
yeah, I like how like you wanted like when everything is set up, it also automatically switches your voiceover voice too
Yeah.
to your old
and
one. Yeah.
it doesn't automatically do that. I mean, if it's going to automatically take my theme, take my font settings and all that stuff, why can't it
That's
also
because
do the voice?
it doesn't do that automatically because it has to download the voices.
Okay,
First,
okay.
position your face in the camera frame.
Okay,
Then
we're
move your
gonna
head. Get
see
started button.
this Face ID now.
Get started.
Oh, fun.
Okay.
Position your face within the frame.
I tried setting up again
Hold iPhone 10
FaceTime
to 20 inches
and I
from your
couldn't do
move
it.
iPhone a little lower.
I don't know if it's 10 to 20 inches. Okay, I'll just
I
try.
had no problem setting up my face
Okay,
ID.
lower.
Head position
Because you
directly.
have some
Starting
site
first
lag.
10. Move your head slowly to complete the
Because I
circle.
didn't.
Turn your head right.
Okay, turn. Which way is my right? Okay.
Yeah, that doesn't matter because like at the
Tip
at
75%
the
completed.
like
Okay,
the
now
length
what?
that you have to have it
Tilt
in
your head
order
down and to the
to
left.
do it, I
Down and
can't
to the
really
left.
make it out or see it.
88% completed. Tilt your head
Like
down.
I just follow when it would tell me because like I can like
100% completed.
for me to really see things
Set
that
up.
have to
Use
be
face.
2 or 3 feet in
Yeah,
front of me.
see?
That's why
Mhm.
Yeah, see,
right
I like it.
now.
Yeah, like you guys make it look easy, but I tried like 3 times and just would not do it for me. So I just
Really?
so I just turn it off and I don't care.
Which iPhone are you using?
The 11. So truthfully,
11,
I
okay.
don't really care for like the Face ID.
I think the Face ID is actually
Screen
really
tip.
good.
Face ID is
I
Me
still
too.
want Touch ID. Like, can we have Touch and Face ID? That would be great.
Yes, like I, truthfully, I would care about Face ID if it works
But it
for
does work.
me. No,
It does
for
work.
me it doesn't work.
Okay, for you.
Yeah, for me
I think you
that's
just need some more practice.
no. I tried 3 times, okay? And
So you
like,
gotta try at least
Face ID is most
30.
accurate when it's set up for full face
no, sorry.
How did you have had it's supposed to help in telling you like if you don't
No,
have it?
I had voiceover on. I did
No,
follow
not
the.
that, not that. I mean
Wait,
that
wait, wait.
it's
So wait. Is your trouble that you couldn't set it up right, or that when you tried to use it, you couldn't unlock the screen?
No, I was trying to set up. I was following the instructions. It kept timing me out every time. I got annoyed. So I was like, you know what?
I see.
I'm not
Okay.
gonna waste my time doing this like 3, 4, or 10 more times
Okay.
just to get it. So I'm not
Okay.
gonna. So it's why like
So you
it's
haven't even gotten to the part where you tried to use it to unlock. You're just trying to set it up. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
That's
the
the
last time I did it was really annoying, so I can see why, you know.
mhm.
Remember the
But
last time I tried with the 13 when I was setting that up?
yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
why
Oh
isn't
yeah.
this thing doing it
But
right?
like when I see you unbox the 7 Pro, I'm like, wait a minute. It was so quick from like the iPhone Face ID setup. I'm like, wow.
Okay, so
I
I
wish.
turned that off.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just haven't like it would not recognize my face. So I don't think the picture, the 1 second picture that it took
Yeah.
was very good. So
Mhm.
it couldn't recognize my face and I
Ah,
just
okay.
haven't like gone back and I can't tell you if it's good or not because
Screen dim.
I just haven't used it.
Face ID is most accurate
Mhm.
when it's set up for full face recognition only. To use Face ID while wearing a mask, iPhone can recognize the unique features around the eye area to authenticate. About Face ID in private, use Face ID with the mask. Don't use Face ID with the mask. You can set up later in settings.
I don't know. What do you guys have it set to? The
Don't
mask.
I
ask
have
me.
it I have it set without because we're not people here are not really wearing masks
Yeah.
Face
anymore.
ID with the mask. You can
Okay.
set up later in settings. Don't use Face ID with the
Okay,
mask.
I'm just gonna
Don't
go
use
with
Face
that.
ID with the mask.
Yeah.
You can set up later in
And
settings.
also because I have a watch the few times where we've had to it still like unlocks it for me even though I don't have it because it recognizes that I have the watch.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my only gripe
Face
between Face ID on the iPhone and versus the Pixel. So yeah.
Okay.
First Face ID
Let's
scan
see.
complete. Continue.
I have to do another one? Okay, continue.
Alert. Face ID and voiceover. Face ID has been set up to verify your identity but not require that you look at iPhone to authenticate. This can be changed in Face ID and pass. Okay.
This is awesome. Like to unlock my dad's phone, I just put it in front of his face. I'm like, let me get your face for just a second.
Oh
I
no,
need to unlock
oh
your
no,
phone.
like because in like the iPhone feature, like you can turn it where like you don't have to look at like directly with your eyes though. So it's why.
Mhm. Yeah. And so,
Yeah.
but I mean, I prefer it because, like, it
Mhm.
wouldn't because of my nystagmus, it probably would never unlock it for me.
Yeah, yeah,
But it's fun to do it to other people
yeah.
who have
Because
it
like okay,
too.
like the thing is, like besides the setup process, okay, that's annoying. But like once you get it up, I seen that yeah, people have unlocking their phones like pretty quick. So yeah, so I agree
Yeah.
on that part. But it's
Although
the whole
I
it's the
I
whole setup
tried
part.
having that detection thing and it's doable. It's just I would have to like in order to detect it, I have to move my eyes like up and down constantly and I was like, eh,
Yeah.
I don't want to keep doing this, so I just turned it off.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
much easier not to have it on.
You can download your
Yeah. I think
Mhm.
it's because it like
download from iPhone.
even though I'm looking at where it is, it doesn't
Data when you finish
like the
settings.
eyes aren't really looking at it and then the right eye is everywhere so that's why it's like
Transfer from iPhone.
you need to do more for me to detect your face human.
Mhm.
Setting up your Apple ID.
Okay, I'm so glad that it did not ask me for my password
Yeah, I
because I
know.
forgot my password already. Since we've set up the iPhone, like because of Face ID and everything, I remember the pin, right? And that's good enough.
Yeah, at
And
least you remember the pin.
every time that I like it asked me for my password, I'm like, crap, I gotta reset it again, which is just terrible. Yeah, let's
Send by
see.
email. Button.
What am I doing?
Sent by terms and conditions. Sent by
Okay, this is
warranty
the
toolbar. Agree button.
agree.
Agree.
It's like, what are you gonna do? Disagree and not be able to use your phone? This is what I
Yeah.
just don't understand. Like these
Mhm.
companies always put these things, but
Well,
nobody
like
ever.
like just in case,
Setting up your Apple ID.
Okay.
Well, setting up
Setting
your
up your
ID.
Apple ID.
Keep this iPhone near your new iPhone while your information is transferred.
Okay. All right. So on Pixel, go ahead while this is setting up. Go ahead, Joker. Tell us about your
Okay. So,
experience.
Yep, I'm
you know,
curious.
it turned on and I was like happy, like, oh look, it's so pretty as the blinding white light goes on. And then I had no idea how you're supposed to do it. So at first I'm thinking maybe if I just tapped on the power button, that didn't work. And so I ended up going to YouTube to look up how you turn on talkback. And I found how. So I'm like, okay, and I do it, but I don't know why. Um a p- it gave me a pop-up and I thought I clicked on, but I don't know what I clicked and something else got brought up. Then it kept telling me emergency call and I'm like, what are you doing? As I'm staring at the phone, talkback is not on, the volume is on. I had to end up going to my stepbrother to figure out because I was unable to tell what it was telling me because I use Seeing AI on my iPhone. And then he was like, so, and I'm like, can you just tell me where I can click OK to? And he's like, yeah, click there. And then he's like, it's telling me something about talk. And I'm like, okay, do me. I was like, do me a favor, just go in and turn it on for me. He's like, okay, visions. I'm like, yeah, just go to TalkBot. Just start. And he's showing me all these things it's saying, and I'm like, just turn it on for me, sir. Stop trying to read me these things. Just turn it on. I will figure it out myself. I just need this on. Damn it.
Again, I will probably yeet my phone somewhere fun.
For the record, she did not call me or message me or ask anybody. You can just press the volume up and volume down together for about 3 seconds. It should make a sound or something, and tell you to press the volume up and volume down together again if you want to use that shortcut for talkback. So
now I know. Now I know.
now you know. And so next time you set up your Pixel 9, you know,
Yeah.
or Pixel 10 or
Wait,
11
so
or
can I?
something.
But can you set up like a shortcut for it on the even after that setup for like the volume?
Oh yeah, I mean it's still, once you have it that shortcut on, it's going to be on.
Okay, I need to figure because I think I'm going to because I definitely want to have the magnifier on, and I've been trying to figure out can I have it like in the iPhone where I have one area for talkback, and then so I think
Yep,
I'll
you
just
can
okay,
you can
nice.
set up the volume up and down. You could have an accessibility gestures, which is 2 finger swipe up from the bottom, but it's really finicky, so I actually would not recommend that one. But there's also quick tap where you can double tap the back of your phone, which is like
Okay,
it's
because
like
I
back
do
tap
know um I was able to set it up where there's
or a floating button.
yeah, I think it is because I know because I have it. I put it with the bottoms at the bottom. There is one after
Oh, okay.
the
So it's
one that it's
mhm.
the I think the app switcher, or I don't know how Google calls it. And
Yeah,
after
there's
that,
that.
I
Yes.
have the accessibility one where if but I'm like, I don't just want talk back, and I was able to set up the magnification, but I'm like, I don't want to have to do extra steps to turn you on and then turn the other
Mhm.
off.
Yeah, definitely. If you have it set for the 3-button navigation, your
Mhm.
accessibility button is going to be on the bottom right, and it's like a little icon of a little person, and then you like tap it to activate something. And what I really like is that let's say I did like magnifier and invert colors, right?
Mhm.
And then so if you press that, you have a default. So let's say magnification. and then you use magnification, blah blah blah, and then you press it again and it turns it off. But if you press and hold it, then it brings up like a little menu, and you can pick and change your default to invert colors. Now if you just tap on it, it'll invert back and forth the color, so it's like changing your default thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I could maybe set up.
So it's almost like the like the two finger
Because I don't think you
quadruple
can.
tap for the like for like
I've been
iPhone then.
wondering this. Like, you can't turn off the. Like, still have talk back on, but turn the speech off like you can with voiceover, right?
Yes, you can. You can turn off speech. It's gosh, hold on. It's like all the gestures just scramble in my head. Like today I was trying to like do 3-finger swipe up and down instead of like the rotor on the iPhone, and I'm just like, this thing is really messing with my head.
You
Hold
know
on.
that I've had instances where with the Pixel where like I forget that it's for navigation. It's just a
Yeah.
2-finger. So I find myself doing 3 fingers, and all of a sudden I hear characters, words, and I'm like, oh, right.
Yeah.
You see,
Talk back
it's
on.
because of
Photo. Gmail
voiceover has it so condensed,
feedback is on.
So
Okay.
like
Talk
I
back
mean,
off.
it's kind of the same thing. It's just like they.
This has turned into an Android conversation from an iPhone
just
unboxing.
it's just like it's just like like not like extra stuff. It's just like again
Well,
like
listen. I
say
mean, I
like
just asked.
like different gestures.
I'm just asking you because the last time I used an Android was in 2018, and I haven't touched one until now.
So it's a 2-finger triple tap, and in the iPhone, it's a 3-finger double tap.
Yeah.
There you go. So they like confuse the heck out of me because it's so close and so different. Oh,
And
I think they do it on purpose too.
will it still work the same way even if you have the
Yes.
magnification on? Oh, okay.
Which
Okay,
one will work
then
the same way? What do
for
you mean?
Android, I mean.
Like what will work the same way?
Like, if say you have the magnification on and you still use that gesture, like you won't have to add, like, say instead of 3 times, like four times, it would still be the same. Like
You mean to turn on magnification? Yeah. Even if you have talkback on, it's still a triple tap.
No, I meant for talkback. If I have the magnification on, and say I want to turn off the speech of talkback, because you said it was a 2-finger or triple tap. If it would still work even if I have the magnification on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I was just wondering because with voiceover,
We're gonna do it right now. Hold on.
Because I know with voiceover, if you have the
Yeah, you have to add an extra finger.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, now why is the iPhone 14 doing like the whole setup hello and then in multiple languages? Why is it doing that?
I believe you just have to swipe up, I think.
Here I thought it was already transferring data. Apparently it's just been sitting here wanting me to answer a question.
Settings.
Yeah.
Apple Wallet. Continue.
Okay, I still have to press continue. I forgot about that. Okay.
Yeah.
Button.
Continue.
Continue.
Okay.
Make this your new iPhone. Heading. Here's everything. Apps and data. Transfer directly from iPhone. Settings.
Okay.
Siri. Appearance. Apple Wallet. One item. Continue.
So
Button.
why won't it continue? I don't understand.
Apps and data. Set Apple. Continue. Apple
What
Wallet.
am I supposed to do here?
Because I think it's wanting you to set up.
Say it again.
No, it's asking you like to make it like your primary phone.
Learn more. Make this your new iPhone.
Yeah.
Heading. Here's everything
Yeah.
set up to have on your other iPhone. Learn more. Button. Apps and data. Transfer directly from iPhone. Settings. Apple Wallet. Continue.
Yeah, I'm double tapping on continue.
Continue.
You see? And it doesn't do anything. Let me check on the other one. See what it says.
Maybe see what the other one's
Keep
doing.
this iPhone near your new iPhone while your information is transferred. In progress.
Okay, maybe
Oh, it's just still in progress.
Oh wait,
is it doing it? I'm so confused now.
No, it is.
This your
Like
new iPhone. Heading.
it's probably
give
telling
it
you
some
like
time.
it's probably like telling you like selecting
Setup.
like
Apple Card. Image.
one of like one of like 2 options.
Oh, there we go.
Make this your new
Yeah.
heading card. Heading.
Okay, that's really confusing language.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why do they do it that way? That
Yeah,
doesn't
don't
make
know.
any sense. Like one phone is saying that it's in progress, and the other one is like has a continue button. So which one is it? Okay.
Your card has been added to. It is ready
Okay.
to. The terms. Continue. Button.
Continue.
Continue.
Yeah. I don't know why
Yes. Heading.
they don't do it like to be like them when you're setting up things and you still have
Or
something to
like
do but you don't
or
realize
like
you
at
go to
least
it.
just put in like a skip button, like to skip the step that like you don't want, and then
Present
like just
hold
set
for
up
emergency
later.
SOS.
Yeah, you could.
Crash detection. Coming fault. Safety feature. Continue.
Okay,
Continue.
continue. Double tap.
Transferring data from Carrie's iPhone 2.
Setup. Cancel. Button.
Okay,
Yep.
finally, it's starting. Now it says,
Keep your other iPhone. Transferring data from Carrie's iPhone. Keep your other iPhone nearby and connected to power until the transfer is complete.
okay, yeah, you don't need power right now. Hold on, let's see.
84. Cancel. 84.
You
Oh,
have
yeah.
84%. You're
Yeah.
perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Don't complain.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like unnecessary extra steps. Just
Yeah.
to-
So my thing is that Google on its Made by Google event, like recently
Mhm.
talked about how they want to make setting up a new device easier. And now they finally like somewhat recently started doing that thing where when it recognizes a certain product and you're not paired, it'll ask you, do you want to pair with this is like the new thing that we find like that. So that's what happened like with Bluetooth headsets and stuff, whereas like but I want them to improve the actual setup. Like if I want all my accessibility settings set up. I want like app data to transfer to my new phone. I want the same experience, at least a similar experience as it is on an iPhone.
Mhm.
Like, why I have to like sign in so many times?
Yeah.
Which is I don't know why.
to your apps,
I
and then like
mean, they
sometimes
should.
you go
Yeah.
like like I don't remember the password. I have to click on forget password, make a new password, and yeah, yeah,
I think we just need to send them the feedback because they're capable. Because I noticed,
it
like
is.
when I set up my Pixel and I sign into all my Google stuff and whatever, I go to YouTube thinking, oh, I'm gonna have to sign up into my account again. But I click on the app and I'm like, wait a minute. So I click on my account. I'm like, oh, I'm already signed in. Thank you, Google. But you should do this with the accessibility stuff and the
Yes.
data.
Yes. So if you use the sign in with Google, it's a lot easier, like all the signing in stuff because you're using like the same email. But like for me, I have like 3 different emails,
No,
and
I feel
so
you because I only putting like I'll probably later. I don't know when later, but for now I just put my main account. But I feel because I have three, I have 3 emails too.
I only
that's
have
my
two, but then
3.
like I only use one main one.
Yeah, I have 3 main emails.
Busy woman.
And then I have like 2 Google accounts. One and then I have 3 Google. It's all Google. But one is my workspace account, so like for Carry on accessibility, so like the channel and everything. One is for work and the other one is like a more personal email. So I have 2 work emails and then a personal, and then I have like a Microsoft account. I have an extra Google account, which is kind of like a burner account, like that I put junk mail to and stuff. And then yeah, I probably have 100 other accounts that I made as a teenager. I don't know why I wanted to have like 20 different
Wow,
usernames. Don't ask
you're
me.
just making us look really like newbies now.
It's
Actually, the thing
it's
is, mine
better
mine
to
are pro-
have
mine
less.
are probably lost and dead with the passage of time. Because there was even at one point that I had a Yahoo email. So
Oh yeah, I had one of those too. And then I had a Verizon email, but that's gone. And then I
yeah.
had an AOL, a lot of AOL accounts
Oh my god, yes.
from AIM. I don't know if anybody ever used AOL Instant Messenger, but yeah, that was interesting.
No, yeah.
Charlie Fam says, hello, I use the iPhone with voiceover for a long time. So I want to ask does TalkBack work on Google? Wait, what? Ask
Hmm?
if TalkBack works on Google Pixel, similar to VoiceOver on iPhone. So I would say it's
Yes.
similar.
I'm gonna leave it to them.
Yes. It's the only
Similar.
difference. It's that um it's it's a little bit more heavy when doing gestures and like double tapping. You have to put a little bit more pressure on it. But
Mhm.
and then some of the gestures are like some of the more complicated gestures are different.
We don't
But
have the
for the
rotor on the Android. We have a 3-finger swipe up and down to switch between
exactly.
the different, things.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Um,
But it's a lot of it is the same um of what I've been finding.
So like so
yeah.
be okay. Then we have like so is what do you guys prefer more of like the rotor to be quicker or like the 3-finger swipe up and down?
I like the rotor.
I don't like the rotor. I don't like
Ooh.
the. I mean, okay. I don't like the gesture of the rotor, and I don't really like the 3-finger. So,
I need
um,
to figure out because I don't know why.
Okay.
I have two
Yeah,
ways I
because I
can
was curious though. So yeah, so when I get the Pixel, so I gotta test
yeah,
that
I
out
don't
then
know
too.
why I have two ways where I can access that three finger thing.
there's a swipe up and down, and then there's a 3-finger swipe.
No, I
Up.
know, no, but what I mean is that
What do
there's
you mean?
been some times where I accidentally will touch um uh oh my god, you just the touch ID like button. And
Hmm.
I've noticed that when I have done that by accident, it registers as if I'm doing the three finger thing, but with
Wait,
one finger. I don't know why, and I'm like, can
what? What touch
let
ID?
me. You know what? Let me show you right now. So
Wait, what do you mean by touch ID? Do you mean like the
the
fingerprint scanner?
the fingerprint. Sorry,
Okay.
at the back. Oh my god.
Ah,
So
Oh,
okay.
at the back.
yeah.
Yes, because the back had the fingerprint scanner of the Pixel, which I really miss, has um the granularity controls too, or like the router.
Oh
So
yeah,
if you
because when
swipe
I've done
down,
this, like I'm just
mhm,
swipe down on it and
Paragraphs. Headings. Swipe up or swipe down to read by headings.
see.
yep,
So sometimes I'm not
mhm,
even trying to do that,
you
but I
can
like to then.
you can turn those off if you want, and you can
Okay,
even customize it
I just need to
if you
go
want.
and play with settings again.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
So you can have those on, you can have those off, you can completely customize it to a completely different like action. You can do swipe down, swipe up, swipe left, and swipe right. And what's
Huh.
really cool is like other apps can use the fingerprint scanner to make shortcuts. Too, if you wanted to. I can't remember what app I used, but like I had an app that when I swiped up, it would open one app, and if I swiped down on it, it would open a different app. Things like that.
Well, that seems very convenient for the look
Oh
at
yeah.
it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because like I know that like I think like a while back, with the iPhone, like when you go into the accessibility, then go into the voiceover, then commands, you can actually set up like a custom commands too, but not as
Yeah, but you
extensive
can't do
as.
that. Yeah, but
And
you
yeah, like but not as extensive as like the Pixel side, you know. So yeah.
Yeah, and well, I mean, I did look at
well,
that, and you
you
can
kinda
customize it
Yeah.
on iPhone too.
yeah, you
Yeah.
kinda can. It's through the back tap like gesture.
No, no, like not the back tap. Because like before, you could do a 2-finger swipe left and right for something, but then like the later, I think was it 15, either 13 or 14, where like they like you can actually assign those two gestures to do like something else. Like
Hmm.
oh yeah, I had it for when I had that 7 when so I had it for like the the notifications and the control center because like I literally got tired of tapping the top and doing the 3-finger swipe down and up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you could still
you
go in
can.
Yeah.
there and like
Oh
change
no,
if
I
you
know, I know, I
wanted.
know, I know. But like I'm saying though, like Apple can do that, but then like on the Android side, it's more customizable.
I
You
think
know,
they're both as customizable, honestly, like because you can change almost all the gestures on both sides.
Yeah.
not all.
No, not all, but you can't change all the gestures
Hmm.
on Android either. So,
Hmm.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
no, but like what I'm noticing, like it's like a little bit more though on like the Android side.
Okay, let's wait for
Just
you to get the Pixel
yeah,
and
just
see
get the
what you think.
Pixel and you'll
Uh-huh.
figure out that there's not that big of a difference because that's what
Yeah.
I thought at first too. But then I've been playing with it because sometimes I'll just put music on the iPhone and then I'll actually start using the Pixel like for Discord and stuff. And I'm like, oh, this isn't as different as I thought it was going to be.
And the thing is, though, there's a third screen reader, which
Oh my
is a
God.
CSR on TalkBack. And that one is super customizable, and I have not played with it. I'm planning to have John and Miriam from Find Android Users talk about that because there's a lot of translation problems. I can't remember where it was from, maybe China or something. But the thing is, you can actually make long commands for it to do stuff, and almost like a desktop screen reader. So
Oh my God.
Interesting.
like you can do like different gestures and set. I can't remember. But like if like for example on StreamYard, right? There's like the mute button. So John told me that he set up his CSR so that if he swipes down, if there is a button that says mute, then it will mute. If it doesn't, if it's like says unmute, then it won't do it. So if you swipe down, it only will mute, and then like the same thing like swiping up. So it's like all these different commands, and I think that's just really cool.
It is.
But at the same time, there's like a even bigger learning curve with CSR. So I'll have to play around with that later. Yeah. So let's see if my 14 is finally finished.
And will she throw it out the window?
Okay. It's not talking, guys. It's not talking. Okay.
Dude, tap the screen.
Okay, see, I see like something on the screen. Oh, is this the always? Okay, this is probably the always on display, and this is the. Okay, maybe I have to press the
9:52
side.
PM. Try again. Activate. Default. Face ID.
Okay, there we go. Okay.
Use this iPhone when sharing your location.
Somebody in the comments
Share this
just
iPhone to share
said,
your location and find my messages.
no iPhone feelings were hurt in the making of this.
Yeah, it was back then. Way in the comments.
Alert. Set up an eSIM for this iPhone to use your phone number and connect to cellular.
Okay, I'll
Not
do
now.
that
Button.
later.
Calendar. Saturday.
Okay, yay! Everything's the
Yay!
same. It's done. Okay, that always on display really threw me off because I could see that there was something on the screen. So I thought Face ID, like I'm holding out my phone and trying to make it read it. I'm like tapping on the screen and it's doing nothing. I'm like, it's broken. TalkBack's not working.
No, but you can turn that off though.
Yeah, I really need to turn that off.
Yeah.
I definitely
Hey,
don't
but
need that.
congratulations. This setup was less frustrations, but but even though like
I'm
the first
way
one
shorter.
don't
I
like
remember it took a long process that last time we were all
Yeah. And again, the first one was way
and
funnier.
then I think at some point we like went off and we completely forgot because like Carrie even began playing with the layout. And, like I
Yeah.
remember she put Jen Jen like
Gem.
to me, and then
Yeah.
she was like, "I've taken over the channel now."
Yep,
Yeah,
she
that
did.
was really funny. Oh my gosh. Okay,
Yeah.
but I'm just glad it did not ask me for my password because
Yeah.
we'd probably be in the same situation again. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Oh my
That's why
goodness.
I've kept
So darn,
like
I
a
can't
simple.
pick up that phone then.
I do also have the trade-in box, which I wanted to quickly just complain about since you're all here.
Why?
Okay, so Apple sent me like the trade-in box. I erased or scratched out all the barcodes and stuff, but there's like this like thing right here where you're supposed to peel. Like I was looking in the box for about a good 10 minutes of where and all around like where I was, and I'm like, where is the shipping label to send it back? And it is not in the box. What you have to do is peel off this shipping label, and the other shipping label is under it. Okay,
Oh,
and there's
okay.
nothing that feels like you can peel it off except there's like this. The only thing is like in red, something. It's like has like a red corner right here, and it says peel here, which I could not find for the longest time, and I'm like, why? If Apple cares so much about accessibility, this needs to change right here. Like they need to put
Yes.
something there.
So the little peel tab wasn't even like, like,
No, there's nothing.
wow.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, wow, Apple.
Okay, the only thing is, which I guess is the only way, is it's the only corner that's more rounded than the other ones.
Um,
But there's nothing else like
to indicate it,
tactile or
right?
anything
Yeah.
to indicate it. And I was just mad because I was like looking on the floor. Did I drop it? Did I like? And then there's like all this other cardboard stuff in there, and I'm like, where am I? Is it like somewhere here? And then there's like a paper here too, and I'm like, this can't possibly be the shipping label. It's too small. And
Mm-hmm.
that was just frustrating. And I wanted
You're
to
like,
share
what
that.
is it?
Okay.
Yeah. But besides that, we're gonna have to say goodbye to the iPhone 13. I'm not gonna miss you because you're so small. And
It was good
that's
while
the
you
frustration.
lasted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the frustration I have with iPhone. You can make your font super big, but if you have an app that does not respect like text sizing whatsoever, it's like a huge difference between something really big and like something super tiny. Whereas
Oh
like
yeah.
on Android, you can at least change your screen zoom setting, and iPhone does have like standard or zoomed, and that zoomed is not really zoomed at all. Like it's very minimal zoom. So on Android, it's easier even if the app doesn't like dynamically change your font size. At least it's not as small, and that's like
No.
what's frustrating about having a small screen on this iPhone. Same thing with the
Yeah.
iPad. It's actually worse on the iPad because
Oh really?
on the iPad they're like, we have all this room on the iPad. We're gonna
Mm-hmm.
make everything
No, yeah.
super tiny. We're gonna make it super tiny so that people can have more space. And that's why I tried to use the mini, and I returned it right away because there was no way to make everything bigger. Everything, not just like certain things bigger, but
Yeah, and even like
I
in
ended up.
navigating with
Mhm.
like voiceover for the iPad is kind of annoying too sometimes too.
Yeah, I remember at the beginning I did have it like all I still have it like for the icon zoomed in, but I remember everything like that, the text, and I was able to sometimes, but then I began noticing that some things would be cut off. So I'm like, oh god.
Mhm.
So I had to scale down a little bit the zoom, and that's why now I'm like full voiceover. But I did notice that on Android it's a little bit better because I don't have it all the way. I think it's like
Mhm.
for the font size like six. I have it just enlarged, so it told me like
Yeah.
60 something percent. But the icons I did, I did put it for like largest ever, and I did notice that in the settings after I updated, I am able to somewhat read um the beginning, like if I'm in the accessibility settings, and I'm like, I haven't been able to do this in a long time.
Yeah, so with any font resizing and any screen zoom, like whether you're on desktop, whether you're on an iPhone, or whether you're on an Android, it's super frustrating because it always cuts stuff off. And like the bigger the font, sometimes like apps will go crazy and things will just be on top of each other. Like my banking app, when I'm trying to transfer money, like all the labels are on top of all the other labels, and I'm just like, are you what is going on here? But at least it's bigger, I guess. So I don't know. I think that's part of why iPhones like they really restrict that to try to keep the layout right, but then it's like I can't see it either way. So I don't know which one's better.
Hmm.
Yeah. But it's really interesting. This is supposed to be like an iPhone unboxing, and we've been like talking so much about
No,
Android.
no. There was like a close, like, it was mixed in, because like it was like also a unboxing and a comparison. So it's both
Okay, there
a
you go.
unboxing and informative.
Yeah, and I'm just so excited about how big the iPhone is, and it's been so long. It took Apple so long to get an OLED screen, and
10 p.m.
like now that
Activate.
it has it,
Activate. Default.
I'm happy. I'm
Calendar.
stoked.
Saturday.
I'm stoked
October
about
29.
the screens.
Double
And
tap to open.
the other day I tried to compare
Face ID authenticated.
what
Apple
what it,
Card.
what
Phone
it,
near reader.
why did the I don't know why the
Face ID authenticator
Apple
for like,
Card
yeah,
Apple Card
thing.
just popped up. Anyway,
Mm.
I compared the Pixel 7 Pro with the Samsung S22 Ultra and the iPhone 14 Pro, like with
Max.
there's actually Max Pro Max, their screen and everything with like the brightest settings and everything. And I just really think, honestly, that Samsung is still like there's I don't know, I think they give like their second best screens to everybody else because the S22, it's just the better screen, but not by a lot, but just like a tiny bit. And things are I'm not talking about the accuracy of colors or anything, but just for as a low vision person, contrast
Mhm.
being so important, like it just has more contrast, honestly, for me. And so I'm kind of trying to decide like which one am I gonna stick with. But I kind of do like the Samsung, which is funny because I actually started using Samsung in the very beginning, and then I got mad at Samsung and I went over to Pixel, and then now I'm like I can't decide between the two. Yeah. And
Mhm.
now we're just going to have to find out if I survive the iPhone challenge.
Yeah.
Me too,
Um
for the Pixel.
yeah.
Yes.
So
Samsung is
Yeah.
what I used to have in the past too, but then like you, I got mad at it because of talkback.
I got so mad because like I had a tablet that didn't have magnification and it would not update. It couldn't get like it was like at 4.2.0 and like magnification started at 4.2.2 and I'm like, why won't this thing update? And then so I that's I don't know. Apple does the best when it comes to updates, definitely.
Yeah.
And Google and Samsung really need to step it up, honestly.
Yeah, they do.
But that is our unboxing. I'm gonna do more iPhone videos, and it's gonna be on this new baby, and I'm gonna
Mhm.
say goodbye to iPhone 13, and definitely look out for that fun video that me and Lightos are gonna do, where we
Yes.
switch our daily drivers and watch us
Yep.
suffer.
Yeah. So I should be able to get the Pixel 7 soon. So yes.
Okay, there you go.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
thank you everybody for coming. This was so much fun. Thank you, Blightos and Joker, for coming and being
Thank you for
part of
having
this
us.
stream. All right.
No,
Well,
thank you so
everybody,
much for having us.
okay, everybody have a great night, and I will see you in the next one.
Bye bye.